and it's too tight. So now I'm going to butt the valve. Seven fits. Look who came to say hi. How you doing, Bear? Did you wake up? Were you having a nap? Hey, happy hump day. How you doing? You know, studies show that more children are conceived on Wednesdays than any other day. I'm not sure why. Hey, I'm back working on this Toyota. So this is a 4.5 liter 93 to 97 1FZFE. I ground the valves already. And then yesterday I did a 3-angle valve job. Okay, so now I'm ready to adjust the valves. This is a manual type adjustment with a solid bucket style lifter. So I'm going to polish these and the cams and get that valve adjustment done. So here's all the lifters. Let me scuff the tops of them. There you go. Man, this head is tall. Look at this. Okay, so it's free. And I'm ready to do the valve adjustment. So I'm just going to stick a couple valves in here. Look who came to say hi. How you doing, Bear? Did you wake up? Were you having a nap? And you just want petted, huh? Okay. I got work to do. Go see what David's doing. I said go see what David's doing. Maybe he could pet you. No? Well, I gotta adjust these valves, okay? Okay, the spec is 7 to 11. I have a 7 here. And it's too tight. So now I'm gonna butt the valve. Seven fits. And the 11 doesn't. So that one's good. Let me adjust all of them. All the intakes are adjusted and they have to go right back in the same holes or the valve adjustment will be off. And the same thing with the buckets. They can't get mixed up. Okay, I'm ready to do the exhaust. Okay, the exhausts are 9 to 13. Here's a 9. And here's a 13. It don't go. Let me do them all. Okay, I got all the exhausts adjusted and numbered. Okay, everything is in order and I'm ready to surface. So that was 2 thou. This thing is smoked. All right, I'm coming back at it with a couple more. Here we go, coming across the middle. thou and a half. Just cleared the first chamber. Coming up on the middle. That's a lot of head. Alright, I got it out of the wash and I'm ready to assemble. It's Clevite bearing guard. The intakes. Okay, I put some oil on the guide and the spring seats. The shims go on, and then a seal goes on. I put these on with seal pliers. I'm probably going to be in the way. See there? How's that look? You can tell this when the seal goes on, it hydraulics a little bit of oil out of there. See that? And I got them all on. Make sure they're down all the way and make sure them shims are down inside where they're supposed to be, or it'll get coil bind and bust a spring. Now I'm ready to put the keepers and springs on. Or the springs and keepers. I better put the springs on before I put the keepers on, huh? Okay, here we go. Now for the intakes. Okay, here you go. I'm ready to assemble. I put a little bit of 30 weight down in these bucket holes, and I'm going to use a Clevite bearing guard in the bearing saddles. And I don't have to worry about orientating the cams because the cams have to come out to get to these head bolts. So let me assemble it. Never got the gun. Here you go, ready for the customer. I'm saying that head bolt hole, see, you can't get to it with the cam in there. The cam has to come out. And these alignment marks, there's a double dot here that lines up with a dot over here. So if you rotate this, this will come into alignment down here. But this intake cam doesn't like to sit in that position. So this is the best spot to give it to him. There you go, that should run great for him. Hey, if you don't follow along, there's a link down in the description to part 1 and 2. I'm also going to put a link in there that shows you how to load that camshaft gear. I think it's on a 3RZ or a 5BZ. I can't remember what video it is, but it's a short. I'll include that video down in the description also. So thanks for coming along on this Wednesday. Hey, you guys come back and see me again, all right? And be nice to each other. Bye.